What the hell was that? Welcome to the video! I've stayed at a lot of hotels lately, and when you travel around, you stay in hotels, your training can suffer. And whilst that's true, I feel like it doesn't have to suffer as much as some of you let it. So I've designed a workout that should hopefully give a lot of you guys ideas in how to train. It's based around gymnastics, strength training, calisthenics, bodyweight strength training, whatever you want to call it. But the aim is I tried to think of things that are different, outside the box, not your standard push-ups and sit-ups and things like that. Getting really creative with all the hotel has to offer, which isn't much. So let's jump straight into the workout. I put sets and reps alongside the actual exercises. And just before we do, guys, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. I put out new content every Tuesday, and I don't think you see content like mine anywhere else on YouTube. So let's jump straight into the workout now. Comment below if you have any questions as we go along. Let's get into it. Okay, we're starting off our workout with the Maltese between the beds. So what I do, usually in a room with 2 beds, so I can move them out. You can use the mattresses, but I personally move the mattresses and use the base because it's more rigid, it's sturdier, there's not as much give for it. Angle them into like a triangle and put your head at the narrower end. I've got a video on this for all Maltese exercises from the beginner through to advanced, and this kind of mimics that, just using the hotel bed bases. So there you go, your head would go at the point closest to the camera. You can see I'm coming down, and you can choose, do you want to do holds or do you want to come down and press back up, do presses? I'm going for the presses here, and you can modify difficulty by doing tuck position, advanced tuck position, straddle, even though your legs will hit the base. You can still like just go to that level if you did straddle, or advanced. Smashes the shoulders, straight arm strength, biceps, chest. It's just the Maltese is such a great exercise for getting a pump, getting a good workout, and the beds allow you to do that. So kind of as a counter to the Maltese, and I'm also doing it on top of the beds, the mattresses, to show you can do it on top of the mattresses. I just put in the extra effort to get the rigidity of the base. But this is Victorian, so an extremely difficult skill on the still rings, but I've scaled it back a lot, so my whole arm has the support and it's in a tucked position. I'm trying to retract the shoulders and keep the arms straight, and it's a good workout for the triceps, for the core, for the rear delts. And yeah, you can see how friggin' hard this is. Same deal, 5 reps, 3 to 5 sets. Next exercise, we're still doing our strength training here, using the chaise lounge that this hotel provided. So I've taken the cushiony bit off again so we can just use the base, and the base is like my ledge. So I need something higher up than the ground so I can get that range of motion in a handstand push-up. And because I'm still building back up my strength to do full range handstand push-ups, or just to get the work in, you can see I've used my feet on the ledge, and you can get a better view of it here. So I'm still quite vertical in the position, but having my feet on the window ledge just takes away the difficulty from it. Again, same set and rep scheme. Now this exercise doesn't have a set and rep scheme, it's just play. And it's a back roll to handstand. So this is simply what I thought up on the day would be fun to do. And I have to admit, it didn't go exactly how I wanted. I'm not conditioned enough, keeping it real, I'm not conditioned enough to be doing what I had in my head, which was back roll up to handstand, and then either hold the handstand, or you'll see in a clip coming up, you go up, press up into handstand, in this clip here, up into handstand, hold, forward roll back down, and then you keep that going for like 5 reps. So that's ideally what I wanted, didn't happen. Did it a few times, and then I went to this, which is what I'd recommend for you guys if you're not comfortable with the back roll, just doing handstand, playing around with positions. And then the last alternative for the beginner is you're surrounded by 4 walls, so use the wall
do the classic kick up into your handstand, one foot comes off the wall, find your balance, there you go. So this area of this workout is just dedicated to playing around with the handstand in your room. We now kind of go in a different direction here with what we're doing in the hotel. We were doing a lot of strength training just before, gymnastic strength training. Now I want to incorporate a little bit of mobility, but also getting some strength within that mobility. Like, it's not pure flexibility is what I'm trying to say. And this is in the half split squat. So I have done this many times before. It's great development by having a wide stance of developing strength, but also mobility within your hips. So think of it kind of like a prerequisite, or even just conditioning you would do if you were working towards front split, or if you just wanted to work on having healthier, mobile, stronger hips. I find that 10 reps is more than enough for 3 sets to really smash the hip area. And it doesn't look like much, but you really get a lot out of it once you've done this exercise. And then the final exercise is a passive flexibility exercise. So the middle splits using the hotel cushions. So I hope the people who are coming in afterwards are not resting their face here, but this gets the job done. And those cushions seem nasty, like no one uses them. So we're getting some use out of them here. Stack them underneath, have your middle split position. I've got a middle split video for you guys to see if you want any details on form or other exercises. But in a hotel, this is what you can do. You can stack up the cushions, lower down, get some support still, and kind of let yourself relax into it. Get a good stretch that you otherwise wouldn't be if the cushions weren't there to give you that little bit of support, but also that bit of give. 1 minute, 3 sets.
And there we have it. Look at that pump. Who says you can't have a good workout in the hotel? Who says? Look at this. Who's been saying you can't have a good workout in the hotel? Who's been feeding you lies? And that's how you smash it with no equipment in a hotel. So if you liked it, like the video, subscribe if you got something out of it, and comment below if you have any additional questions, and I'll see you for the next video next Tuesday.